Hi everyone! So this is a tutorial video for students who are playing Violin 1 for the Haydn, which is our St. Anthony chorale. So I want, what's really important about this is bow speed and how much bow you're using. That's what we've been talking about a lot this year, and so that's what I'm really looking for you to demonstrate that you understand how bowing is related to volume. Okay, so if you start out right at the beginning, I want you to play the first 10 measures for me. You'll notice it starts mezzo forte. So for mezzo forte, we're going to go from first tape to third tape, not too much bow. And then if you see it A, for A, we're going to use the whole bow. All right, so when we get to forte, we're going to use more bow to make it louder. All right, so let's start in this very beginning. We'll take it nice and slow. Keep it an even mezzo forte. This means you have to float those little up bows like this. Float. That second note is a float like we've been talking about before. Lighten up the pressure, move the bow faster so that you can get back to where you need to be in the bow. So ready, try it. So that's that same bowing idea from Le Air Mignon. It's like right here. That same idea. It's right here at the beginning. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. I want you to write float under that C in measure 1. I want you to also write float under the B in measure 4. You'll see it's one baby eighth note, so you have an A. You're going to float the B so that you're at tape 1 for all of this. Okay, so that's measure 4. Now go ahead and pause, write that down, take a minute, and I'll move on with measure 5. And you can watch when you're ready. So here's measure 5. In measure 5, we're going to crescendo. You see that underneath? And we're going to crescendo by moving towards the frog. So right there, you can write the word travel, okay? And we're going to travel to the frog. So measure 1, we float. Measure 4, we float. Measure 5, we travel, okay? So that means our up bows are going to be bigger than our down bows so we can get to the frog. So in measure 5, it'll look like this. You'll start at tape 1, and you'll go... And you'll use those 3 eighth notes that are not in the slur to move your way. You have 2 up bows to push your way to the frog, okay? And it's okay that you're using big up bows because you're trying to get louder anyways. So here we go, measure 5. Start at tape 1, slur, and then travel to the frog. 1, 2, 3, go. And circle to the first tape to start over. Okay, so that's as much as I want you to do. Go ahead and pause the video and see if you can figure out there's 2 more float bows. It's the same rhythm as it's always been, so you can look in, find those other float bows, pause it, find those float bows, write in float, and then I'll tell you the answer here. So measure 6, the C, same as the beginning, is another float, and measure 9, the B, almost the same as measure 4, is the other float. Okay. Try not to use open A on the half notes. Those should be 4th fingers. So please write a 4th finger in measure 3, in measure 5, 6, 7, in measure 8, and in measure 10. Okay? So first violins, I'll now play the whole thing all the way through for you. Please remember, when you're practicing it, I want you to take it 1 measure at a time. Okay? And that repeat each measure 5 times without the metronome, then put on the metronome, repeat each measure 5 times with the metronome. And then you can stack it up, 2 measure chunks, 4 measure chunks, then you should be able to do all 10. All right, here we go. I'll just play it 1 time through for you so this video isn't too long. It should be pretty obvious how to break it up, but if it's not and you need more help, please let me know. Here we go. Starting mezzo forte, not too loud, so not too much bow. 1, 2, nice and medium. Travel. stop and make sure you're at tape 1, all right? And you'll be at tape 1 when you repeat to the beginning. You'll also be at tape 1 when you continue into section B and find that little F and the lower version there, okay? So please let me know if you need any more help. Otherwise, thank you for being great students. I'll see you soon.